The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Season 6 premiere of AEW New Dawn, live from Atlanta, Georgia. I am Joey Rush, joined by my broadcast colleague.
It's your girl, AEW Hall of Famer, Yulani Serafina for the Divas. How you doing,
back.
Joey? Did you miss me?
I'm doing amazing. I definitely did miss you. It's been great, and we're opening things up with an amazing
Kevona! I honestly think she has what it takes. I mean, look at her. She has the cockiness, the
worldwide
attitude,
celebrity
the
as she likes to call herself,
persona.
making
She
her
is
AEW
better
return
than
here.
any woman she steps in that ring with.
So, former women's champion, former women's tag team champion, has done a lot here in this industry.
It's jungle herself.
This is another night for her just to prove who she says she is.
Hawaii got a problem right now because Kevona's about to take over this whole entire match.
You hear the crowd. Thank you.
Greatest of all
Kevona.
time. Oh.
But I'm excited to see what Kevona has in store for this Atlanta, Georgia crowd.
You know, she has a lot to say usually, so I really can't wait to say what she has to say. You know, her ego is very
Definitely has a high ego.
So
Yeah.
let's see what she has to say.
Ego, all
very
egos.
high.
But she considers herself the perfect 10. She's actually going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, so that's a big congratulations for her.
Yes, congratulations to her for making it to the Hall of Fame. She
Finally,
deserves
yes.
it.
She definitely deserved it.
Based
Well
on,
overdue.
after all these years, finally, yes.
They call me the greatest.
And then we can't forget, this has been one hell of a past couple months for Kevona. Her winning, 7 or 8 Slammies in one night, just award after award. Then her Hall of Fame induction. It's just a lot to take in for her. One hell of a year, women's tag team champions, former women's tag team champions. And here she is, the perfect 10, the worldwide celebrity, the resident mean girl of AEW, Kevona Giselle. We have one hell of a stacked card for you guys.
Cute. Look, okay.
Very cute, very cute. We have a stacked card for you guys.
I was looking over if everybody does, down today. I'm like, okay, these matches gonna be good. I can't wait to watch them.
Right. We're gonna be hearing a lot from a lot of people tonight. We're hearing from Kevona and Giselle to open up the show. Later on, we're gonna hear from Kendall the new women's champion. It's a stacked card, ladies and gentlemen. And Kendall's in action as well. But
yeah, I can't wait to hear about her.
Yeah, definitely, as you said. But now we're gonna hear from Kevona.
I wonder if the real greatest of all time. I wonder if she's being scary this year.
Oh, wait, what you mean? Wait.
You know what I mean. Kendall likes to play a risky game. She be ducking sometimes, but she gonna get up in there though.
No. That's just my opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 6 of AEW, the Mother League of Leagues, where new stars are born, new faces take center stage, opportunities aren't handed out, they're earned, and a brand new era is ready to take over. I can feel the energy in the air tonight. I can see the hunger in this division, and I know there are women in that locker room right now, waiting for that moment, ready to prove that it is finally their time, and I love that. Because this division was built on moments just like that. But before we move forward, before we start talking about what's next, you have to understand what came before. For 8 years, I didn't just compete in this industry. I carried it. When there was no standard, I became it. When the industry had nothing to look up to, I gave them someone to run by. Now everybody wants the crown, but they've been so busy recreating me, they forgot to become themselves. I made you pay attention. I made you care. And whether you want to admit it or not, I made you all better. Because if you are a part of this industry, then you already knew. You didn't measure yourself against your peers. You measured yourself against me. And when you talk about greatness, we're not talking about opinions. We're talking about impacts, influence, legacy. So let's stop pretending otherwise and call it what it is. I am the greatest of my generation. I proved myself against this generation. And when it's all said and done, I am the greatest of all time. But even the greatest stories don't last forever. After 8 long years of hard work, sacrifice, and giving everything I had to the community, the time has finally come to close this chapter of my life and to pass the crown. But before I go, there's one last thing left for me to do. One last match. One last moment. Me and my sister, Alea, challenging Kendall Segment and Marissa Black for the tag team championships. And as my final act in this industry, I'm dropping the burn. So tonight, I walk away with nothing left to prove. A legacy that this industry will feel long after I'm gone, and a name that will never, and I mean never, be forgotten. Kevona is officially retired from in-ring competition.
Well, there you have it, folks. Kevona has announced her retirement.
I know that's right. Get up out of here.
She's had one hell of a career.
She sent her a death wish for her last match.
Yeah, her
she
last
wants her retirement match to be a death wish. She just called out Kendall and Marissa.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
And we now
are
have
back.
our first match of the night.
First match, you ready?
You know, we just had the nice promo from Egg Game coming real soon to your scenes. That's a big girl. Hold on.
Yes, this is a very big girl, Ayana, taking on Kristina Bernardo here tonight.
keep your
Oh my gosh. She almost as big as the stage.
Yes, she's very huge.
Oh.
I heard she's supposed to be competing in both the men's and the women's division, so we'll see how that turns out for her.
I can see it. because she's about like big guy height, so she'll be fine. If she feel like, well, let's see if she can hang with Kristina first, because if she can hang with Kristina, she don't need to be in the men's division.
I agree with you there. This is going to be interesting. This is an interesting first matchup. A huge announcement from Kevona announcing her retirement, and she's saying she's the greatest of all time, and then challenging Marissa and Kendall in her final match.
Yeah, that was an interesting challenge right there. You know, good luck to her. You know, that's a very big challenge for a retirement match. But she said for the tag title, so like, I mean, I feel like she's gonna lose, but what if she somehow wins? Like, is she gonna take the titles with her?
That's an interesting question. But you know, the people she's going up against is very, very interesting. Speaking of tag team champions, Kristina Ronaldo, a former women's tag team champion, looking to prove herself once again here tonight.
Kristina looking a little tea tonight. I messed with it. Okay, Kristina.
She a new theme song too.
Girl, finally. You know, I've been waiting for something that Kristina. I've been waiting for Kristina. And I see a new last name too.
Wait, what's your last name?
Her wig is a little crunchy.
Wait.
It looked like Chavez or something like that.
Okay.
I think it's whoever she's talking to. You know she'll pass around.
Wait. Yolani, you're not being for the divas right now.
That's not no diva. She ain't no diva.
Right,
she ain't come from my era, boo.
That is true. Speaking of your era, you were there with Kevona, so can you talk about that? Actually, let's talk about this match. I want to focus on these superstars. Look at the height difference, actually.
Whoa, that is a big girl over Kristina. Kristina can bang, so I don't think she really cares about the height difference. But let's see if old girl can bang. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be my first time seeing Ayana in action.
That was a nice little choke bomb.
That's how you say her name, right? Ayana?
This is my first time ever seeing her in action. Ayana, yeah, I think so. This is my first time ever seeing her in action also. But, you know, we're not really used to seeing that many, you know, powerhouse type of girls in AEW. So it is good to see another, you know, powerhouse. Well, she is a big girl, but I'm not just talking about big girls, you know. I'm talking about powerhouses because we have had powerhouse type of girls that don't always got to be big. She's huge. Like, she's huge. Did she just do a cartwheel in them shoulders? Ooh.
She definitely did do a cartwheel.
She's giving it to Kristina right now. Wait, is she wearing heels also?
She's definitely wearing heels. You know, maybe she's from the Divas era. Look at this. She's taking it to Kristina right now, though. Kristina has got little to no offense in this matchup. What can Kristina do to fight her way back into this matchup? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, this is the opening matchup for Season 6 of AEW.
Oh, Lord.
Look at her. Just tossing her to the outside.
Kristina right up at that ring. Like, she has been eliminated for the Royal Rumble. Ooh. She almost stepped on Kristina's eye right there with them heels on when she hopped out the ring. She needs to watch out. She needs to be more careful. You know, these people in this new era, they just be so violent. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
You know, ooh. That was a nasty leg lariat right there, because after she tossed her ass into the ring and then drags her back out, she needs to do something. Kristina needs to pick her head up. This is not the type of Kristina that I'm used to seeing. The type of offense that I'm watching, that's usually Kristina doing the offense, but she didn't match her match tonight.
Definitely met her match.
But can Kristina get back in the game and pick her head up?
Look at this. Looks like she's fighting back. Well, was fighting back for a little bit.
German suplex. I mean, it's like Kristina keeps like finding a way to get some offense in, but Ayana just she she just keeps switching it back.
Definitely. So who's your pick to win this matchup between Ayana and Kristina?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm low key kind of when I just heard Christina come out and when I heard it was about her like I heard something creative of her own a little bit. I kind of got a little happy because when I first seen Christina on the match card, I said next, but she's fine. I think she's becoming herself finally, and that's just always something that I wanted Christina to be herself. So I'm gonna go with Christina tonight. But I also do like Ayana. Even if I would be happy for Ayana to win too, because she is a newcomer into AEW,
Yeah.
and it's a new era. It's about the new bitches. So I'm glad Kevonna's retiring. All these other old hoes need to go too.
Wait, who are the other old hoes in question?
Kendall, why is she back? How did she make it into the money in the cash out match? And why did she win? Then she cashed in on Parys, a fresh face as the women's world champion. I can't believe that. I was so disappointed in Kendall. And that's one of my homegirls. I used to be her personal assistant. But, I
So why
can't
aren't you
believe
disappointed?
this.
Why aren't you
This is what
disappointed
you
in
do?
this generation? Because they allowed Kendall to win that matchup and cash in and successfully, you know?
Oh, I was disappointed in them too. I mean, the cast had. I mean, Paris literally went through a nasty match with Kevona, so it was just like. I mean, I feel like she could have, she could have beat Kendall, but because Kendall did go through a cash out match, but the thing was, Kendall did have the whole night to be regenerated, take a break, breathe. Paris just retained her title. And
That's
here
true.
come Kendall coming out.
Kendall definitely picked her spot. But these two women going back and forth right now. Boom. Taking her out with the spinning leg lariat. Kristina finally fighting her way back up in this match. I would love to see Kristina win.
Oh, just got popped right in the mouth.
Okay. What was that?
I'm telling you, like every time Kristina, it's just like every time Kristina get a little office in, it just go right back out the door.
Right. Because tossing her to the center of the ring, going for that pedigree signature of Kendall.
Okay.
Oh, was that a kick out at 1? Yes. Crazy blows.
That's one thing about her. She gonna kick out.
Definitely, she's gonna kick out. Let's see what she have in mind for Kristina now. This stumping, just walking over the stomach of Kristina. Oh,
and that was a nasty spear.
a very nasty spear.
Kristina she told Ayana, you gonna stop playing with me.
Yeah, I would love to see Kristina topple this giant, but at the same time, I want to root for Ayana in this matchup. Definitely, like you said, she's a fresh face, new girl. Would love to see her pick up a big victory here on the first episode of Season 6 of AEW New Dawn, live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Has Kristina ever been like a main champion? Like, has she ever even held a solo title, or she only been a tag champ?
I believe she's only been a tag champ here, so I don't think she's ever held a single championship. I would love to see her hold a single title, but
That's, yeah. Yeah, especially now that she's getting a little into her own type of style. You know, no copycatting and not in the shadows of Kenzie. So I really, really do hope that maybe she can pick up a victory tonight. And not only will she pick up a victory tonight, she can keep going and maybe even take the title off of Kendall Kazarian.
Yeah, you
Or
never know.
take the IC title off of Alea. It's a lot of opportunities for her. A lot of chances that she has that she can do something totally different for herself.
Definitely agree there. Beautiful spinning back kick, taking out Ayana in for the cover. One,
Going for the cover.
two, kicks out at two, does Ayana.
Okay, I know that's right. Don't let her get you.
Kristina thinking, what does she have to do now? This is beautiful running knee, face knee smash, delivered from Ayana to Kristina. Alright, shipping her into the other corner. Another face, the knee smash. And now she's just yanking
They
at that
do a
leg.
lot of. There's a lot of back and forth going on, and I'm loving it so far.
What is it? Beautiful. Form to the side of the face. Oof. I think she's got her. She might have got her right there.
Maybe so, because that was real nasty.
Look at this, grabbing her by the arms. Look at the strength. Jaded. 1, 2, 3. And Kristina is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. What a big
Congratulations to
victory.
Kristina. I know that's right.
An impressive victory. Hard fought against Ayana.
Ayana most definitely did. She took the moment.
Yeah, she did. She made a big first impression of herself.
Snap into a Slim Jim!
Into a Slim Jim.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a match by those two women. And now we get to hear from Remi Kazarian, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Taking on his uncle, Malik Carpenter, at Endgame.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see
He's
how that
stepping on the
match
all white.
Right, all white. The son of Antonio Kazarian. This. All the pyro. This is one hell of an entrance.
Okay. He looked like he a star in the making.
Definitely agree there with you. I wonder what he has to say going into his match against Malik. And then tonight, later on tonight, he's teaming with Drayton Sawyer, the #1 contender for Cole Carpenter's Undisputed Championship. It's very interesting. They're going to go in there in 2-on-2 action, kind of like, get a feel for each other.
AEW. Now we all know Endgame is coming up soon, and I got a big task to fill. Malik Carpenter, we go head to head for your Intercontinental Championship. Now I've seen you do many great things with this championship. I mean, I've seen all the segments, the retains you had. It's been one hell of a title ring for you, Malik. But at Endgame, that's where it all changes. You see, this right here It's a family battle. Uncle versus nephew. And I'll be damned if I let you walk out of endgame still intercontinental champion. So be prepared for a fight, Malik, because I will stop at nothing to claim the intercontinental championship. So consider this as a rain down on your parade, because at the end of our match,
Choice words from Remi Kazarian made it very clear that he is going to take the belt off of Malik at Endgame. That's going to be one hell of a match.
It was very quick, very fast,
To the
very
point.
simple. He said what he said. He coming to get that title, Uncle. Is you finna give it up or what?
Exactly that. And now we move on to men's action. Tony Plank taking on Caleb Carpenter. There's not much I can really say about Tony Plank.
I see Tony Plank is very he didn't get out his USA era.
I guess you could say that, I'm used to the presidential stuff in the United States.
Okay, me too.
So I don't know what this character is right now. He's shaking his ass right now. Very questionable behavior from Tony Plank. But I've always said I wanted to see Tony Plank as a world champion or just a single champion here within AEW. He was given up multiple opportunities. Multiple opportunities, and for some reason could never get the job done. So hopefully tonight he can pick up a victory against Caleb Bennett, which I really don't see happening.
I thought his last name was Carpenter.
Oh shit. Look. Yes, Caleb Carpenter, I'm used to him being Bennett, so.
Yeah, well, he said he not Bennett no more. He up a Carpenter now. He's a former AEW IC champion, longest reigning, right?
He had a long reign, but it wasn't I believe that record is still held by Devin Rush for longest reigning.
Oh, okay, how long did he hold it for?
I believe it was 2 or 3 months. He was a IC champion for a little minute.
Okay, period. I haven't heard from Devin in a long time. Is he still like a tag division competitor now or something? Right?
That's a great question, actually. I believe he's still tag division, but this match is underway. Speaking of longest reigning champions, Malik is going on it's been a couple months now. Well, since what's it called? I can't even talk right now. Worlds Collide. He's been IC champion. So we may be looking at a new record.
Oh, so you said that reign might be broken real soon if he can make it to Endgame and retain, huh?
Yeah, actually, hold on. He might have already broken it.
Oh,
it's been 6 months since Worlds Collide. Damn, it's been that long.
That's a long ass time.
It doesn't even feel like that long. Whoa. Yeah.
That is a long time for real.
Yeah, but
it don't really feel like it's been that far away.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since Worlds Collide, but it's been, ladies and gentlemen, 6 months since Worlds Collide. Therefore, we do have a new longest reigning IC champion, that being Malik Carpenter.
So does that mean anybody else maybe might be any long reign champions too? 6 months. That's a long ass time.
And that would go to the undisputed champion, being Cole Carpenter.
I don't even want to talk about that.
He won the undisputed championship in controversial fashion at the Worlds Collide pay-per-view, and he's held it ever since. He's been defending too, so you can't really oh, he's not defending or anything like that. These guys have been defending their championships actively. So congrats on that achievement. 6 months It's really been 6 months. Holy.
It's just like when it comes to the world title is all when it comes to both the world title for the women's and the man. It's like it's always some type of extra, out of the ordinary stuff that happens for those titles. You know, it's just very crazy.
Yeah, I feel like
I just know Kendall is just happy and praising in her office that her kids, grandkids are on top.
I wouldn't blame her.
Because she's a hungry son of a bitch.
What?
Yeah, I said it. And if Kendall, if you're listening to this, I got something for you, bitch.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sick of you. You turned your back on me. But you know what? I got something for you. You're gonna find out real soon.
Okay, that's an interesting take on that whole situation. But congratulations to those guys. The World Championship, the Women's World Championship, the IC Championship, those are workhorse titles, especially the IC. So, of course, it's a certain standard that just goes behind those championships. But let's focus on the match in front of us. You have the 24/7 champion, Caleb Bennett, Caleb Carpenter. Caleb Carpenter in the ring, taking it to Tony Plank right now. Is beating his back and give him back shots.
Wait, he won the 24/7 title again?
It's been off and on between him and Armani, but I think she's holding the belt right now. He's letting her borrow it right now.
Borrow it.
Yeah.
So he lost the IC title and became a 24/7 champion?
Yeah, kind of crazy, right?
What a guy. What an interesting choice to do.
Yeah, this beautiful counter. These guys going back and forth, back and forth. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes. Beautiful maneuver delivered.
When it comes to Tony Plank and Caleb Carpenter, it's like they're both good in their own ways, but it's just like it's the battle of who wants it more, who's more eager to take the next opportunity to jump off the porch. I mean, Tony Plank has never been, anything, that important at AEW. But the thing is, he has that fighting spirit. He has that fighting type of character. But it's just like, okay, cool. He got this, he could do this, he could do that. They're both on the ground now. Tony Plank is getting up. Ooh, and that was a nice little shoulder tackle, I think it is. Ooh, and they both going for the same move. But, and Caleb gets it this time. And he runs to the ropes and a nice little kick to the face. Oh, and that wind snapper. He done knocked the wind right up out of him. Oh, and that back fist. That was a nasty back fist to the mouth, though. Oh. That outrageous edge. What he's gonna do now? And a nice punch to the gut for Caleb. And that running dragon runner.
Alright, hello?
Hello.
I am back. So please, catch me up.
Well, right now, you see a nice leg drop from Caleb to Tony Plank.
Okay.
But, the match has really been, back and forth thing. They was trying to go for the same move on each other. It's like it kind of seemed like they got some type of chemistry going, Even if this might be their first time fighting, they got some type of chemistry where it's moving with a nice flow, I'll say.
Yeah, so yeah, I definitely saw a lot of back and forth. But who do you have winning this match?
And that Wilbur Stunner. I'ma say the one with the BBL.
The BBL is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get that from food or working out. I mean, we did see him.
BBL Caleb?
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's see. I wanna go for Tony Plank, but at the same time, I gotta go.
But that's like what I was just saying. It's like they're both like Tony Plank has never won anything important in AEW, but like he has that fighting spirit. Like he has a type of character, ready to go. He like TTG trying to go, but
oh my god,
he just doesn't get there all the time.
That is
and he just hit him with a nasty word. Ooh, what's that? A pop-up powerbomb. Oh, a nice kick out at 2 by Caleb.
Caleb still is in this match fighting for dear life.
It was looking like it was a really close matchup so far when he just hit that pop-up powerbomb. So I really want to see what's going to happen. Is Tony Plank going to be able to catch him again with something and he might get the victory? Or is Caleb going to show you guys why he was a former IC champion and why he a Carpenter?
Yeah, you never know. Caleb always has something up his sleeve, so you never know what is going to happen with this guy.
Okay, takedown. He giving him them pieces to the head.
Just mop. Let's see.
Joey, do you admit? Ooh, and a nasty spear. It might be over right there. Oh, kick out that one. Never mind. I think, Caleb is getting his move now. And a World Barrel Stunner.
Stunner taking him out.
And a rope break. And it might would have been over right there if Caleb, wasn't by the ropes. But too bad, too sad. He was by the ropes. Tony Plank has been in the game long enough to know rookie mistakes. Move the people away from the ropes. Oh, and he just knocked him down.
I don't know what he had in mind there.
And a spine buster. We seen his father use that spine buster a lot to put people away. But Tony Plank kicked out.
What is he doing? Okay.
Okay, he's going for the pin now. Kick out that one. He knew to go over to that side because he didn't want him to get that rope break too.
Yeah, playing it smart now.
Oh, that was a nice little German suplex. Okay. What's this? Oh, that was a nasty springboard leg drop.
Once again, just beating the back end. Well, trying to beat the back end.
Yeah, he only got one hit. Oh. Is he gonna get rope break? Oh my gosh, he grabbed the ropes.
Wait.
He grabbed the ropes, but the ref didn't see it.
The ref didn't see it, and therefore your winner, Caleb Carpenter.
I don't understand how he didn't see it. It was right there in his face. But congratulations to Caleb.
It's a victory.
Remi Kazarian, Jacob Sawyer Hewitt. I had to do it to my own nephew, but hey, you're the number one contender, so I have to. So me and Cole tonight, we're building a 2-on-2 against both our number one contenders to show them a little preview of what's going to happen. I mean, I really don't know what they expect. I mean, do they expect them to come out on top? Do they expect them to give any damage to any of us? I mean, day in, day out, opponent after opponent, contender after contender, nobody's able to pin me on that mat 1, 2, 3. Nobody's ever been able to come out victorious when they stepped in the ring with me. 2v2, 1v1, regardless of the match, it doesn't matter. So I don't know if they expect this to be an obstacle in the road. I don't know if they expect this to be different, but hey, like I do every other night, I'm just going to go out there and give them what they want. But that's all you're going to hear from me. Hey, Cole, you got anything to say?
Y'all got a lot of people talking, no more contenders, next in line, future champions. You know, I heard it all before. Being next in line never makes you ready. It just means y'all are both next to fall, and this 2-on-2 tonight, it's an audition. Y'all one chance to prove y'all belong in the same conversation as us. So tonight, enjoy the spotlight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, you heard it there from the champions, Cole Carpenter and Malik Carpenter, ready for tonight's matchup against Drayton Sawyer as well as Remi Kazarian.
Okay, Fatal Attraction.
Yes, but now we have women's tag team action. Fatal Attraction taking on the Inner Circle here. It's going to definitely be an interesting tag team matchup.
The Inner Circle as in Alea and Kevona?
Well, Alea and Anaya Giselle are going to be representing the Inner Circle.
Okay, because I know Kevona not stepping into another match after she just said she retired. They only got one match left.
Yeah, no, it's Alea.
Oh, these girls finna get washed. Fatal Affluence, they finna get washed.
What makes you say that?
They're going against Alea and Anaya. Who was these girls? What's their name?
It's Alea and oh shit, I forgot her name. I think it's Gigi, I believe. Alea and Gigi. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't even know what a GG is, so they finna get washed.
Let me just double check to confirm. Yeah, Alea and Gigi representing Fatal Attraction. So it should be a good match, I would say, for the most part.
I feel like it's gonna be a good match, but they gonna lose. Look at the way, and Anaya looking good. The mother and daughter duo. Anaya looking good. Alea with a good facial. Period.
Oh my god.
She looks good. They look good. They look good for real. This is my picks to win. Cause like they said, can't sit with us. Okay, Anaya. Anaya has been a rising star for a minute. Alea has been a star for the decade. That's how it's done.
I cannot disagree with you, Alea, a Hall of Famer. So you already
Her
picked your
name is
side.
Gigi Gorvani.
Gigi Gervani and Aaliyah Carpenter taking on Alea and Anaya Giselle in the inner circle. This is like, I'm glad to see some tag team action, some women's tag team action, you know? Very
Yeah,
interesting.
I feel like when it comes down to it, it's like the women's tag division is very interesting. Like, 1 minute it's popping, next minute it's not popping. It's like these women are always so ready to stab each other in the back and not be one or have any type of unity. They don't have any type of loyalty. Don't have any type of none of that. So it's like it's always rocky when it comes to the women's division, tag division. But I'm just happy to see that we have some type of tag teams.
Right. That is so true.
We have a rising star in Anaya. We have the current women's IC champion Alea. We have going against, I wouldn't say Aaliyah is like, you know, a rookie, newbie, and like that because she's been around for a minute. But she has a couple title wins under her ring also. So she's a well established competitor. I wouldn't say she's polished, but she's well established. This Gigi Giovanni, never seen her before. I love the gear though. It's very cute, very classy,
Yeah, I like both
very
teams' gear.
delicate. So, of course, I mean, the inner circle, we already knew they was gonna bring a look. But with a fatal attraction, it's given a nice attraction. You know, I know they're not gonna win tonight, but this is only the start for them.
So true.
And
Definitely only the
with the
start.
tag team titles being vacated, this is their moment. If this they could literally pull. Oh, that was a nasty last shot, but they could pull up a breakout victory over the inner circle because beating the AEW Hall of Famer like a layer and current women's IC champion, then beating a rising star like Anaya. I think the girls will be watching out for you girls if you win.
That is so true. Very great analysis. Holy.
Um, you okay over there? You dropped your cup?
It's a lot going on. It's
Don't
a
be
lot going
spilling
on.
stuff on this commentary table.
My bad. It won't
Don't
happen
be
again.
spilling stuff on this commentary table.
It was an accident. Look at this. What am I witnessing right now?
They is jumping Gigi real bad right now, and they've been jumping her for a minute. And I don't know if Aaliyah's trying to play the possum game to, help her partner, but she needs your help like right now. Like she's been fighting them by herself for a good minute.
Wait, which one is Aaliyah's the one with the black hair? Yeah.
Yeah, with the fat wig.
I don't know why I thought that was Gigi the whole time.
Nah, that's Aaliyah. Or is it?
Yeah. Aaliyah's with the black hair.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Because now Fatal Attraction having the upper hand here, jumping Anaya.
They not doing enough for me though. Like the way that Gigi just got jumped, they need to do better. That's why I said like, I don't see them winning tonight. But being in the ring tonight, I'm not saying that they're doing bad or nothing. They're actually doing good. They're keeping up. But I
So
don't
she
know if they
was.
need more tag team experience. They need to do more tag matches together. But like once again, see now they're separated again, and boom, there go Anaya. She's ready to get on that, and they're finna jump her down. That's what they
Oh,
should have been doing. They should have been getting. That's what I'm saying. She getting pieced up. You know,
yeah, she's
they didn't
definitely
really
getting
do much
pieced.
but like stump her out. Oh, okay, and boom, there go a lot. Aaliyah. She just got caught right with that little spinning kick right to the head. And then Anaya just got on that. You know, they're on
Yeah.
that. Okay, Gigi didn't got Anaya down. She needs to just. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say she just needs to get Alea, but Alea got her, and Alea is still getting her. See, that's what Aaliyah should have been doing when Gigi was laid out getting jumped. She should have took one out and handled the other one.
All right.
But I most definitely I believe in Fatal Attraction. One day they have this. That's a nasty crucifix.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Alea
And
is
they're just
a.
jumping. Ooh,
Oh
yeah. You
wow.
can. Well, Alea has always been a tag team specialist, so
Yeah,
it's
that's what I was
like
gonna say.
she know what she's doing. She has multiple partners from all over, from Kevona, Celia, Marissa, Anaya, that
Tommy.
one Asian girl.
Is her name like
Yeah, that's
Tommy or
her
something like that?
name.
Yeah.
Like she's always been yeah, I think it's so. She says always been a tag team type of girl. So it's like that's one of her specialties. So it's like when you get into a tag match with a type of girl like this, you need to be ready to be a tag team. You have to think as one sometimes.
Absolutely agree there. Beautiful counter from Aaliyah. What is this? Oh,
1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Leah. That was a nasty pop rocks, and then that was a
it
nasty
was.
kick too. And a kick out at 2 by Gigi. Okay, they both kicked out at 2. And you heard that crowd. Tag team wrestling. They love them some tag team, especially when in the circles in the ring.
Absolutely. There goes the ref. They took the ref out. If you're just now joining us, folks, you're watching AEW New Dawn live from Atlanta, Georgia. This is the season premiere. Women's tag team
Ooh,
action.
boop, boop, boop. Drop kick. And she finna get on that with Aaliyah. Aaliyah's running for her life. That's what she needs to. She needs to regroup. She needs to think about what's going on right now. And she needs to go pick up her partner Gigi. Oh, Anaya going to run up. She said she need that. They out there. Aaliyah's still running. And Anaya literally missed her move. But instead, Aaliyah decides to cross over the barricade and taunt. But boom, there go a nasty knee strike. And damn, Gigi just got her hair pulled and her elbow stumped on. Okay, come on, Aaliyah. With a nice little knee. Ooh, okay, Aaliyah ate that one. Oh, Aaliyah. Okay, Aaliyah pop right back up into that spinning layer. Okay. It's a nice back and forth fight that I'm seeing
Yeah,
right
it's a lot
now.
going on
Like I
outside.
said, I really feel like Fatal Attraction is gonna be a nice tag team later on once they get themselves, together and established.
I can definitely agree with you there. It is a lot going on the outside of the ring. One of these teams can be the future
She was trying to
AEW
go
Women's
for
Tag Team Championship champions.
Well, so like, wait, right. So I wonder how is it gonna work? Because Kevona said her and Alea is challenging Marissa and Kendall to the tag team title match. So once, like, if Kevona somehow wins, like, is the title's gonna go to Alea and Anaya then, since Kavona's retiring? Damn,
Yeah.
Alea just popped Anaya with her own finisher. You know, her own partner just got hit with her finisher. So it's just like, oh, that didn't do anything though. Like, it feels like in the circle is unfazed. Alea's taking both of them by herself.
This is
And
crazy.
Anaya's back up already, and she's ready to get on that again. And Alea popped right back up. Ooh, that was a nasty flying elbow. And what's that? Shining Wizard.
Yeah, if they are to win,
Alea,
if
they
Alea
done
and
threw
Kevona
Anaya in the ring.
are to win the tag team titles, the title would go to Anaya as Kevona is retiring. So it'll still be in the
Okay,
inner
very
circle.
good. And pop rocks again to Gigi. A one, a two, and a kick out at two by Gigi.
This match has been so back and forth. Literally anyone can win this match at this point.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
And
You gotta
Aaliyah
have
got right
faith.
out that ring and got popped right in her head. Well, Gigi. Aaliyah was already getting popped inside her head. I mean, it's no faith I could have with them. I mean, like I said, they're a cute tag team. Um, I'm not saying that they're losers because they're most definitely not just losing. A kick out at two by Gigi. It was almost a three right there. But just let's be real. Watching this match, it's like they're a good tag team, but they don't have that chemistry like the Inner Circle do. I don't know if it's just because it's a mother and daughter duo. You know, they didn't train with each other a lot their whole life,
Yeah.
but they're getting got.
Definitely getting got. Gigi not sure what to do.
Gigi, she don't know what to do. She was gonna try to go. And Anaya, she's getting okay. What's this? A Russian leg sweep. Damn, she hurt herself a little bit, and the lady got right up. She got right in that ring. She know what to do. Oh, and a pop-up power bomb. That was
That was
nasty.
nasty.
It was almost close to where Alea was gonna hit that announce table, and that was gonna be crazy.
It is on that. Oh. Roll
And
up
she was
by
going for that
Aaliyah.
kick again. But what's this? A rollout. A one, two, and it looks like Alea broke it up while Anaya was kicking out at the same time. That's a good. Oh, oh,
It
and
is
they
a lot
took
going
a
on in
lot
that corner.
Alea
Yeah.
out. It is a lot going on right there. It was a lot going on. Alea with the Oscar and a running arm breaker to Alea. Um, and this is another reason why I say I don't think they're gonna win because their best offense is outside the ring, and this is not a false count anywhere match.
Absolutely.
So it's like once they
Oh.
and a shining wizard. Oh, she was going for a
Oh.
nasty kick, but it didn't work out for her. And now it's down to Alea and Aaliyah.
They
She
got.
tosses her out the ring. And she just rolls Gigi up. I think it's over it. One, two,
Yeah.
three. Oh, this is elimination. And Gigi
Gigi
is
has been
gone. Yeah, the
eliminated.
inner circle guys
Yeah.
this in the back. Look at them. Look at them. They just Ton in the ring. They just know they have this in the bag now. I really
Poor
didn't know this
Aaliyah.
was elimination. I'm really thinking this was like a one fall.
You know,
It's
me
okay,
either.
Aaliyah. You know.
But it looks like they're giving her ones though. So.
Look, Aaliyah over there. Well.
Oh, she getting
Oh,
pieced
that
up.
was a nasty back
Yeah, it
elbow.
was nasty.
Literally. That's it. She's getting beat up. Oh. Aaliyah, don't go in that ring yet. Just get you a little water. Come to the table, boo. I would have gave you some
Damn, she
water.
ran right into it.
Oh. Literally. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. And here are your winners. The Inner Circle. Fatal Attraction. You did okay tonight. You guys need to go back and, go to the training center and work us on more tag matches together. Y'all need to be one.
Right, it needs to be one in the ring.
Together.
It was a good fight, a good, interesting fight.
But it was still a good match though. Like, yeah. I'm not taking it from y'all. Y'all was banging. It's just y'all wasn't prepared all the way.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AEW John. That was one hell of a tag team match. And now we have John Carter taking on Big Guy. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
And I wonder, how does Big Guy feel? Because, Ice Spice made a song after him.
Oh my god.
You ever heard that song?
Yeah, I've heard it before. I've seen it.
It's actually a little catchy song.
Definitely catchy.
You still be doing TikToks?
Yeah, I watch TikTok.
Yes, that would be so cute.
I'll be watching the TikTok. That's it.
You just be watching them. That's boring.
I think that's
cool. You need to get up out there.
Yeah, I think I made like 2 TikToks before. That's it. They
I feel like
the light of day, but
I felt like you would be a very interesting TikToker. Like, you would be famous. But let's get back into this action real fast. We have, a former world champion, John Carter, in the ring right now. It's like John Carter is the on and off type of competitor. He has good times, he has bad times. I haven't heard of John Carter in a while, so let's see what he's got for us at the table.
So true, but
I haven't heard from Big Guy in a good minute either. Yes, I know. And Big Guy is, he has been a full competitor also. He used to be accompanied by a couple of people. But he's been known for, tag teaming with Cole Carpenter and destroying the tag division over there. But right now, he's here to tear up John Carter.
But then also he is a member of Golden Lineage, which is Cole Carpenter, Malik Carpenter, and Parys Segment. That faction. So we're gonna see, can he pick up a win for the faction today? I don't even remember the last match we saw.
Isn't the whole faction book tonight?
Yeah, they are actually. Parys taking on Kenzie Bernardo.
Is Big Guy last match that is it that mixed tag match?
Which match was that? Was that at Mania? Seattle? I don't remember.
I think so.
That might have been. I don't know.
It was him and Candice versus somebody.
Yeah, I honestly don't even remember when his last match was. But there's the bell.
Damn.
Look how big Guy is.
I like the outfit though.
Yeah, definitely like the outfit.
And Big Guy didn't already started to tear John up, limb by limb.
Elbow and
Now
collar
they going
tie
with a
up.
little chain wrestling.
This referee getting in there. A nasty kick to the gut by Big Guy. The wrestling, man. That's what it says on John Carter's trunks. Let's see if he can be a wrestling man tonight and topple the giant and Big Guy. Oh.
Oh, he
Big Guy
just
just
piecing
straight
him up in
piecing
that
him. Like
corner.
just piecing.
And then Bob knocks him right the fuck out.
A running forearm smash. Interesting to see in this matchup. And then attitude adjustment delivered from John Carter. It's beautiful suplex delivered. Bulldog John Carter finding his way back in.
Oh, and a nice bulldog.
Who's your pick to win this matchup, Yvonne?
I'm gonna go with Big Guy. I'm gonna say something different. And I'm gonna say Big Guy, you know, he's tore up the tag division and he's a big motherfucker. And I really haven't really heard from John Carter in a good minute. Like, I think the last time I seen something about John Carter was when I was wrestling, and that's been a minute.
Oh, oof. And you know, even he was wrestling with the dinosaurs, so. Oh my gosh, that's been a minute.
Joey,
for sure.
We can say the same for you too.
Anyways, but yeah, John Carter was out there. He was wrestling. He's been wrestling still, just like not on the big scenes, you know.
Oh, really? He's not a banger. Okay.
Wait, I didn't say that. He just, you know, prefers not to be like in the spotlight for anymore.
No, the thing is, he can't make it to the spotlight. When you have the competitors that we have now, he don't have it like that, and it's okay. You know, it's like I could say the same thing if I decided to just step into the ring tomorrow. I don't have it like that anymore. These hoes gonna beat me up.
We know that for sure. But it's okay.
Right, you should know that too.
Well, no,
you're used to it. You do.
I don't.
It's a reason why you gave up on competing in the tag division and why you was never a solo superstar. I don't know why we always have to do this, Joey. You always want to be disrespectful and start with me.
Something is wrong with you, like, really.
Something wrong with me?
I'm just sick of the lies and fairy tales. Beautiful sling blade. Like,
what lies and fairy tales?
The ones you constantly tell at this table.
Joey, name something you done other than the tag.
Commentary.
You hear them crickets? Oh, okay. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
That is a lot, actually, for 8 years.
That's a long time, that's all. You know, we need, you know, we need that polish, though, you know. Your polish as commentator. You know, we can't just let anybody come sit up here anymore.
True.
After I heard some things. Okay, I just see that like now that's a big nigga to be doing a type of kick like that. But I just see that like everybody has learned this new move. You know, everybody just spinning like a tornado now with their feet.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Joey, you think you still got it? You think you can get in the ring and hang with them still?
I just need to do a little training, but I think I can for sure.
Okay, period. I know that's right. I feel like I can go in there, bang a little bit still, win a few matches. I don't see nothing other than nothing too big. I'll say.
And there you have it.
Oh, that was a very fast, quick match.
Very fast, very quick. Your winner,
Well,
Sean. Excuse me.
So as I was saying, what was you saying?
I forgot what I was gonna say, but
about John Carter.
Oh no, I
in the
missed
spotlight. Like I said.
I don't care what y'all
But
say.
anyways, now we're gonna hear from the new women's champion, Kendall Segment.
Please welcome the new AEW Women's Champion, Kendall Segment.
Okay, she looks good. I see she don't have any extensions or no wig in today. The natural.
What?
Usually she, if her hair is ever longer than this, Joey, I want you to know that that's a wig. It's not her real hair. And I'm telling you this as somebody that used to be her personal assistant. Her hair's not that long. But the title looks good, though.
Yeah, the title does look good, but I'll keep note of that.
She looks her age. She looks good. She's sitting.
Look at the crowd saying, "You still got it."
$723 days. That's how long this division pretended I was gone. The greatest women's wrestler of all time. The longest reigning AEW Divas champion at 257 days. Records you couldn't break if you had a decade and a prayer. For almost 3 years, I've watched wannabe pop stars and self-crowned queens turn women's wrestling into a joke. Off the foundation I built, by the way. I sat back and watched this industry rock for 3 years. You guys didn't elevate women's wrestling. You turned it into a fucking cosplay. I saw the fake rebellions, the burnt posters, the land of opportunity. Companies selling dreams they never intended to deliver, and promotions living up yesterday's glory. Meanwhile, I walked back in on my first night, won the cash-out briefcase on my first attempt, and ended the championship reign so forgettable, it already feels like a dark match. That wasn't a real champion. That was nothing more than a placeholder. SCW didn't lie when they called me the pioneer of women's wrestling. Because the thing about it is, pioneers don't follow trends. They erase them. So with that being said, this time doesn't mean I'm back. It means I never left, and none of you are worth my time. Kevona, I was backstage hearing you announce your retirement, but almost brought a tear to my eye, girl. Seriously. 8 years in the industry, countless matches, championships, moments, whether I like you or not, that's a career most of these girls could only dream of having. And for a split second, I'm serious. I was actually willing to give you your flowers. But then, you stood in this very ring and called yourself the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And that is where you lost me, girl. Because there's only one greatest of all time in women's wrestling, and you're looking at her. And Kevona, I saw what you tried to do there, sweetheart. But guess what? Nobody is going to steal my spotlight, okay? I don't care if you're Sabrina freaking Carpenter. Nobody is going to steal my spotlight. So Inner Circle wants to challenge me and Marissa for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We accept, Kevona. We'll see you bitches next week.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Explosive statement by Kendall Kazarian. We have it official next week on New Dawn. Marissa and Kendall versus the Inner Circle for the Women's Tag Team Championship. But you heard it from Kendall. Kevona is not the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And now, back to women's action. We have Kenzie Bernardo taking on Parys Giselle. And you heard Kendall in her promo. She said that she ended a championship reign almost like just so forgettable. It felt like a dark match, and that reign was by Parys Giselle. It's gonna be interesting to see how this match plays out and what Parys
Kenzie?
yes, it's Kenzie.
Oh, I thought Rhea Ripley was coming out for a second. When did Kenzie, so Kristina finally stepped up and Kenzie didn't step back there?
No comment. I just, Kenzie had a banger theme song and she switched to this theme song tonight.
I know, right? Everybody used to love when Kenzie came out. I don't think they're gonna care that she's coming out now, especially when she's not going to. Especially she's gonna get in Paris. This is my pick right here. Soon to be AEW Women's World Champion again.
Yes, she definitely wants that Women's World Championship back at any cost. She feels like Kendall is ducking her. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe Kendall's just waiting for the right moment. I don't know. You could possibly see Parys versus Kendall in the near future. You never know. It's a long entrance.
Introducing first from Paris, France, representing Golden Lineage, weighing 125 pounds, Mrs. Incomparable, the ruler, the standard, the rightful AEW Women's Champion, Parys Giselle.
Right, that she said the announcer said the rightful women's champion. Gosh, these guys have a lot of jokes.
As she should. I don't know how I feel about this new era of Parys yet, but it's cute. I can't wait to see what she do with it. I did love the last era of Parys, but I don't know if Kendall destroyed it, and that's why she came out with something new. Let's see what she has for us tonight. She got a good taste.
Parys taking on Kenzie. Just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching AEW New Dawn. Oh my god, New Dawn is old. Like, this has been here for some years.
Okay. I remember when we was Raw and SmackDown, though. At least it's something there.
Oh wow. Oh my god. It's right out the gate.
Like real old.
Yeah. These women fighting for position. Kick to the gut by Kenzie.
Oh, and she just slapped the fuck out of Kenzie.
Parys Segment to her right now. Irish whip. Big boot. Kenzie's a banger, so this is gonna be an interesting match. Two bangers, two faders
I
going head to
know.
head. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Who do you have winning this match?
I will say I'm gonna take Parys.
Hey, so
I feel like Parys, she has that motivation from that hatred from Kendall that's pushing her, that's gonna get her this victory.
Maybe when she looks at Kenzie, she probably sees Kendall from the blonde hair, so she's just imagining Kendall being in the ring with her right now, taking it straight to Kenzie.
Yeah, and I think that was the same wig that Kendall had on too. Like that same hairstyle when she won the title too.
Yeah, she had her hair like, yeah. That's not a wig. I don't think it's a wig.
Curled out.
Yeah.
Well, we clearly we just seen Kendall real hair, and it didn't go past her shoulders, so.
Because she cut it over the weekend. She cut it. Oh my god.
It's been like that for the longest.
She cut her hair over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let her fool you.
I know the real you, Kendall Segment.
Yes, beautiful European uppercut. Oh, Parys.
And now that I'm thinking about it, Kendall was just I wonder why when Parys was getting ready to come out here, did she just she should have spit on Kendall while she was walking back from into
Hello?
the What?
I think that's very unsanitary. I don't think Parys would do such a thing like that.
Is it?
I think
because Kendall has spit on a few black women in my lifetime, so
I think if Parys were to even attempt to spit on Kendall would kick her head into the audience or something, That's just how I think it would go down.
If it was that if it's that easy for her, why has she been ducking her?
I don't think she's been ducking her, but I think she's just been busy. She's a busy woman all the time, so she can't just stop and pay attention to someone that just lost her
Busy
title.
doing what?
Being a business owner, a mother,
All her kids are grown as hell.
And at the end of the day, they still need their mother.
They don't need her.
Look at this.
That was a nice little forearm. A nice little nipple tail like she runs that motherfucker back.
Yeah, my pick in this match to win is definitely Kenzie Bernardo. She was just taking it to Parys for a little minute, hitting her with spears, double knees to the gut and everything.
Yeah. It's not gonna last that long. Messing with Parys.
We still have some great matches here, ladies and gentlemen. We still have our main event to look forward to. Armani and Kendall taking on Sky and Sin. And up next, you have Remi and Drayton versus Malik and Cole Carpenter. Two big tag team matches taking place soon.
I hope that main event match is good because I wonder what made that the main event. I know we have one polished competitor in there with, Kendall, and then it's the others. I have heard of them. I've seen them around. I was actually rooting for seeing at Cash Out when that match came about. But I hope, they're bringing something special. Because to be the main event, I need them to know. Because some of these matches I have been disappointed with so far.
An interesting take. So we shall see. We shall see.
And the kick out on two.
Is any woman can win this matchup at this point? Who's it gonna be? These women not knowing what to do next. Knee to the face.
What is this? She's gonna step over and stomp on her chair. That was nasty. Two, and a kick out at two.
Kick out at two by Kenzie. There's a roll up. Not even a one count.
Okay, let's kick out.
Definitely going back and forth. I'm surprised no one has won the match yet.
I think it's gonna be coming soon.
Oh, damn!
Ooh, that's a nice last shot. And a one, and a two. Ooh, and a kick out at two.
This Irish counter. This has been a good match thus far, back and forth, back and forth.
It is. It's a nice back and forth. They both take the turns with each other. But that's what happens when you have stars like this. T-top stars.
Raking the eye.
She just punched her right in the stomach. That's a nice step punch. Ooh, and a roll out. One, two, and a kick out at two. Back in my day, I remember when people used to the roll-ups used to catch people off guard so much. Roll-ups really used to change the times back then.
Yeah, definitely agree there. I hate to see a roll-up coming.
I know a few people that almost lost WrestleMania main event to roll up, or have.
I'm not sure if it is.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Congratulations, Parys. I remember who you're talking about now.
Congratulations to Carol.
Impressive victory from Parys.
It's constant at this point. I prove to all of you, time and time again, why I am who I say I am. Why I am the one and only queen of AEW. As a matter of fact, I am the one and only queen of this entire industry. Because to be honest, these girls can't do what I do. These girls can't run a mile in my shoes, nor exemplify what a true diva is. The individuals who hate on me most are the ones who strive to be exactly like me. I'm the obsession. And
no,
honestly,
are you? No Mama Big Brian Scat Pack Sir Arrington Bartholomew Jr.? You're under arrest for prostitution, blackmail, and harassment on Queen Parys Giselle.
That's barely a mild job. And you're supposed to eradicate my division? Ugh, as if. I am the ultimate diva, the final take, the final breath, and most of all, the queen of all queens. Et Tabata, salope, sors de mes vues d'émission. Ponk, vous ne serez jamais accueilli dans ces portes. Vous avez réverbéré la ligne des cheveux ayant une houe de cul. Et Betty Farty, mets ton gros cul super bizarre quelque part, en essayant de faire des cascades à la reine des reines. Vous postez sur le gramme en ressemblant à la traînée ultime tous les jours. Je repose mon cas.
You're under arrest for pedophilia and prostitution, fat hoe.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Ready or not, here I come, you can't
We are back alive for AEW New Dawn. That was kind of a crazy little speech and situation that took place before the break with Parys and those individuals in the crowd. But right now,
okay, here come Remi again. It's time for that tag team match. You know, Remi didn't have a lot of mouth to say about his uncle, but then his uncles, they both had enough to say for both of him and Ghostface. So, can they be the underdogs and prove why they're the number one contenders tonight? Or they gonna get their ass washed in, get their ass washed in game? Let's see.
We're gonna find out soon. I like this gear from Remi.
Yes, me too. It's real cute.
Kazarian, the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, taking on his uncle Malik Carpenter. And tonight, they stand across the ring in tag team action. So this is going to be their first feel for each other in the ring. They've probably been watching each other's matches before, maybe, you never know, studying each other, but now they step in the ring together and see if, there's anything new they need to learn about the other. And then
Of course.
But it's very interesting. Our number one contender for the AEW Undisputed Champion.
It's somebody I did not expect it to be.
Yeah, definitely did not expect it at all. So it's going to be interesting to see how that match
Ghostface has been around for a long time. He's been around for a long time and never did anything. But somehow, that's our world. That's an undisputed one contender. He said he got something new for us. He ready to bang.
So we're gonna see what's gonna take place. It's gonna be his first time, I believe, fighting for the AEW Undisputed Championship. So see if he has what it takes.
Well, this is his opportunity. This is his tryout match for us.
Right. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Drayton Sawyer. He's a big guy, a little creepy.
Oh wow.
And he's been here since I believe since the opening.
I see he still look a mess. Yeah, he has. You know, and I see, you know, looks wise, he still didn't make it anywhere. Cause you know, at first, you know, he made it. But I guess you know everything is growing slowly. Cause you know, at first he didn't have any type of personality. The man never even spoke. You know, but you know now he speaks a little bit. You know, he used to always get beat up. But now it looks like he's, you know, number one contender. So hopefully the look is next.
Right. This is interesting, you know? Many don't know of Ghostface or have heard of Ghostface. But he's definitely been here for a very, very long time. And now, I feel like now he's finally getting, like, recognition. You see, he's in the co-main event. He's the Undisputed Champion, the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship.
Yes, congratulations to him, and this is an interesting theme song. You know,
it is.
You can get jiggy with this, Joey.
I don't know about that, but it's a nice song.
This not your cup of bean.
Yes, it's not my type of bean. But I feel like with the right guidance, maybe a mouthpiece for Drayton, he could go a long way. Get him a nice little manager, maybe Francisco or something.
Maybe, you know, we haven't heard of that Hall of Famer in a minute too.
You know, I feel like with Francisco as his little mouthpiece manager or whatever, Ghostface could probably be like a big guy.
Most definitely. Maybe he can help him with a look too.
Maybe. Now we have our champions, Golden Lineage and Malik Carpenter and Cole Carpenter, the AEW Undisputed Champion and IC Champion, prepare to make their way down to the ring.
What's up with everybody that's like, what's up with everybody leaving their titles backstage?
I don't know, like, what happened to people wanting to walk out with their titles?
That's what I'm seeing, because like I noticed that Alea didn't have hers also, just because it was the tag match. Like, when y'all are champions, you take that title everywhere. You go to the bathroom with that title. You're the champion. Y'all need to represent. But you know, they're looking good tonight in their matching gears. Maybe the same gear. A little bit. I can't tell yet because of the road. I think it's the same pants, but you know, we have the golden cheek. I don't think Chanel made that shirt, but it's a cute shirt.
Yeah, I think it's a custom made shirt. Has to be custom. But this match is about to be underway momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event. Interesting team of Remi and Drayton Sawyer. As Cole Carpenter and Malik getting ready to take it to Drayton. Mounted punches or palm strikes. These guys have to get on the same page if they want to at least put up some sort of a fight or just be some sort of competition towards the Golden Lineage. Beautiful big boot delivered from Ghostface. Beautiful maneuver once again. Malik once again with these mounted pump strikes, which I don't believe is a legal tactic in this matchup. Well, in this company, I would say. Remi needs to get his head into the match, because right now he's fighting in the air, and it seems like Ghostface putting in a lot of the work.
Well, I guess he maybe heard you a little bit, because he was able to take Cole down, but now Cole and Malik are both outside the ring, so they're given the opportunity to regroup, come back in the ring, and show you why they're the undisputed IC champion.
Exactly.
And once
Beautiful
again,
German.
Ghostface is doing the handling, but I mean, he is a big guy. I would expect him to, do most of the heavy work anyway.
Right.
In this situation, it's like Remi saying, handle my lightweight type of thing.
I definitely agree there. But Remi needs to get on the same page with his partner, work as a team, as a cohesive unit, in order to pick up the victory here. They're not fighting just anybody right now. They're fighting two champions.
Literally. And not only is these two champions, it's not just no random two champions. These are future Hall of Famers. This is the undisputed, longest reigning undisputed champion, one of the best reigns we have ever seen a world champion have. We haven't seen one like this really since, names like Maximus, Antonio Kazarian, Francisco, Jade, and Sparks. Shit like we haven't seen any champion like this in a long time. So when you're in the ring with Cole Carpenter, you need to bring your best, because I really feel like when it comes to Cole Carpenter, Cole doesn't have to try anymore. He knows he's good. He knows what he brings to the table, and he knows what he does. So
right, he's a third generation superstar. So.
You gotta do your best bet. Literally, son of Kenny Carpenter, a former AEW World Champion also, and that bitch Kendall Kazarian, current women's champion.
The same goes for Malik. Also, third generation, same parents.
Third generation superstar too. But Malik has always been like a different type of superstar too. Like Malik has been longest reigning IC champion now. You say 6 months, but when it comes to Malik wrestling style has always been very different. Like certain moves. Like certain moves and certain things that certain people you see from certain people you wouldn't see from Malik. Like he brought out different type of finishers that you wouldn't expect a motherfucker to use to end a match.
I definitely agree there. This beautiful counter. Remi in the ring by himself with these two, and taking both of them, surprisingly. There's lifting up Cole with this choke. Beautiful flapjack maneuver delivered. And for the cover, 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Remi. I feel like every time Remi is down, Ghostface is up fighting by himself.
And a nice little running leg drop. This is watching this match. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if Remi's completely ready.
Yeah, I think he needs to go back to the AK dungeon.
Ghostface is actually doing a little good, so where he's fighting two people at once, basically. So when it comes down to that 1v1 match at Endgame between him and Cole Carpenter, I don't know. Maybe Ghostface might have it. But I mean, it's Cole Carpenter at the same time.
I think it's going to be an interesting matchup to see.
It's going to be a very interesting match. And they just, once again, piecing Ghostface out. And Remi's on the outside.
You're right. Is Remi taking it to who's that on the outside? Cole on the outside. Malik taking it to Ghostface. Drayton on the inside. Beautiful double super kick on the outside delivered. Look at this. Now I think they're getting on the same page. I think Remi was selling a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, Remi sold that. He messed that note up. Look at this spinning tombstone delivered from Drayton. Beautiful. Now these guys need to take advantage of that. Look at Remi messing that note up again. How you mess that note up? That Ghostface smart, sliding out the ring.
Joey, I have a phone call I need to make real fast. It's very urgent, so I'll be right back.
Alright. Look at these two teams staring each other down now. They're the number one contenders for these championships. Beautiful maneuver from Drayton once again. Counter from Remi. Oh, nasty blow. In for the cover on the champion. One kick out at one. If he can pin the world champion, that'll be an impressive accomplishment to add to his resume. What is Remi having in mind here? Like, what's going on, Remi? What's going on? There's the champions taunting right now. They know they got this one in the bag. Malik missing with that suicide dive to the outside. Forearm to the face of Drayton. There's wrestling mat takedown from Remi. A big boot taking out Remi now. This another German tossing Drayton across the outside in front of us. Is tossing Drayton into the ring now. 2-on-1 situation might take place. Oh, got that leg. Form through the face of Malik from Remi. And a chop block takes out Remi now. What is this? What is this? Beautiful counter from Drayton. And a spear delivered. Flapjack delivered also. The number one contenders are down in for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Drayton. In for the cover on Remi. 1. Kick out at 1 from Remi. Beautiful spinning heel kick. Went for that discus move and missed. Another.
Oh, he was going for it again, but missed it again.
Yes. This match is picking up. Tossing.
Oh, he just tossed the He tossed Malik down. He almost hit that turnbuckle.
Exactly.
And that's unsafe. Stuff like that, he should be fined for that. Okay, Malik is throwing Drayton back into the ring. Remi's getting up. And he tries to throw Remi in the ring too, but, Remi reverses, throws him in the ring. Instead of, trying to attack Cole, he missed. And he messed up on that. Remi and Cole catch each other partners. Now we're down to the, a roll up.
1,
2,
and there it is.
3. And just like that. Like I said, Remi he's ready, but he's not completely ready. Most definitely needs to go back to the AK dungeon, step into the ring with his father, or even with the mother. Both legendary, both legends, both. Ooh. What's this right here? Is this someone entrance or segment?
This is the main event now.
Oh, so anyways, I'll be right back.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Armani, the 24/7 champion, teaming with women's champion Kendall Kazarian to take on Sin and Sky Carter, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one hell of a match. The first time Kendall is in a match on New Dawn in many years. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Armani is in a big match here tonight. She's seen with Kendall for the first time. She was handpicked by Kendall. So it's going to be interesting to see. If you're handpicked by Kendall Kazarian to team with her, then you have to have something going for yourself that makes her, that has caught her attention for her to actually want to team with you in this matchup in her first return match officially. Sin, the #1 contender for Kendall's Women's World Champion at World Championship at Endgame. It's going to be interesting to see. Sin won a fatal 4-way to become the #1 contender, but does she have what it takes to take on Kendall?
That's a nice look at 24/7 championship.
It is.
And here comes the AEW. What's over the eat now? Give me a bite.
Some chips.
Okay. Kendall looks healthy.
Yes,
this is a nice old elderly woman, and she looks very good. Yeah, elderly. Kendall's like 55.
I think that was definitely a stretch,
She would never tell her real age though, so
maybe late 30s, probably.
30s? With all her kids? Green kids?
She, the grandkids just magically just pop up out of nowhere.
30s? She's a good 55. She don't look like it though, I can say that. Well, it's starting to show a little bit. You can tell it's the Botox.
I don't think she gets Botox.
Well, you don't know Kendall Kristina. I've been around her a lot. I've been through all the face changes. So, the Botox.
For you to be a personal assistant, a former personal assistant, I don't think you're gonna ever get another personal assistant job if you even went. Or invited to any
It's because she did me wrong. And she know what she has done. And I hope you hear me right now, Kendall, because I'm talking about you. Yeah, you see me pointing at you. I'm talking about you right now. Because you did me wrong. You turned your back on me. And I can't believe that.
How did she turn her back on you?
How did she turn her back on me?
Yeah.
She basically tried. She let other people come between, and she chose them. She She tried to get another assistant, tried to do this, but nobody would ever be the one to be up at the table.
I know she had a couple assistants after you. I know Henny was one of them, and then Izzy was also one of her assistants.
And you hear them flops? A flop. They could never do the job like me. I was loyal to her. And this the payback that I get. She barely even wanted to give me the job to be on commentary. Again.
You said she didn't want to give it to you?
She barely wanted to give it to me.
Why did you say that?
Because number one, it was just thrown on my desk. I never got a yes or nothing like that. I literally got a call like, yeah, you need to be at the arena today. Whoa, I wasn't here. I wasn't here at all. I was not in Atlanta. I was all the way in New York. Do you not know I had to hurry up and rush on a private jet? Because, I mess with Kendall a little bit still. I'm just hurt by her. I think after this show, after this main event, once she wins this match against Sky and Sin, we can have a talk. I have some apologies I need to say to her because I have been talking shit about her all night. And she can apologize to me. We can have a nice cup of wine, eat over a nice dinner, and be that again.
Yeah, hopefully, because it was a lot of talking shit on your end, but look at this match underway. Kendall taking it to these two women, Armani as well.
What happened to normal tag matches?
I don't remember, actually. That's a great question.
Like, every tag match we have seen tonight has been Tornado. I want to see these ladies tag each other in, bang with each other, get the opportunity to piece each other up at a time and they don't have to worry about getting jumped.
Yeah, I think that match type was like unavailable or something, so they had to just work with what they had.
Ooh, Kendall missing that leg lariat.
I feel like Armani and Kendall will win this matchup. The other two.
I know Kendall's gonna win this matchup. I do have high hopes for Sky and Sin. Because Sky is that girl. Sin is an upcoming star also. But, I don't know. I feel like Kendall's gonna win this handicap match.
Wait. What do you mean the handicap match?
It's the match is Kendall Kazarian versus Sky Carter and Sam Prince,
Yeah, she's teaming with Armani, so that's a 2v2.
I don't see anything but a white Casper in the ring. Like, it's so much white, I see a ghost. I don't even see Kendall. And so, yeah, I don't know. Like, it is like Kendall has this ghost helping her. That's what it is. That's why you say it's a tag team. Okay, I understand now. I was wondering what the white figure was that was like right next to her every time she was beating them up, but yeah.
No, you can't be shady all the time, okay?
Shady? I'm not shady. I'm just real. And Kendall, the French Canadian goddess, she has this in the bag right now.
Yeah, they're definitely taking it to
Sin
and Sky right now.
Let me step to the back real fast, cause I'm getting a call from Marissa. She's about something real fast. I guess I don't know if I'm in trouble or not. 1 second.
You probably are in trouble. You've been talking shit all night, so It's 2v2 action taking place. Spine buster delivered. They're jumping the shit out of them. Went for the drop kick and missed. Beautiful kick to the back of the head. Let's see what they have in mind. Armani with the mounted palm strikes. Kendall coming out of the corner now. But you saw that she spine buster delivered bitch kick and shoving Sin. And a punch to the puka by Armani. This is a crazy match thus far. These two women are taking it to Sin and Sky. They need to fight their way back into it. Kendall back in the ring now. What is Sin going for? Beautiful maneuver delivered. It's Armani Smart going straight out there to Sin, taking advantage of that. Beautiful running bulldog delivered from Kendall. Beautiful running face. Look at this. Sky doing everything she can to get out of that ring. Wants nothing to do with these two women. This is kind of a one-sided matchup thus far, though. The way it looks. This counter for counter. Damn. Look at this. Kendall taking it all in. She's the women's champion. She is the standard. She is the greatest of all time, despite what Kevona said, according to Kendall. I guess they're trying to jump Kendall now. Beautiful kick. Drop kick delivered. Let's see what Kendall has in mind here. Went for that kick again, but a miss. No one home. Running knee smash. Is Sin in the ring with these two by themselves. Went for the bitch kick and a miss. Got the bitch kick that time. Almost took her head off. In for the cover one. Kick out at one from Sin. Now they're jumping her. Oh, piecing her up. They're piecing her bad. This suplex. Oh wow, this is bad. This is really bad. If this is what we're gonna see, if this is what we're seeing right now, just imagine just a one-on-one situation at in-game. Kenzie and Armani absolutely taking it to the number one contender.
Why is Kendall outside that ring? I mean, in that ring, pouting like that. She needs to get out, and she begging on these hoes. And who's supposed to be her number one contender?
Sin Carter, the one with the black.
And I know blonde. Who she is. I know which one. Okay. Oh Lord, that's interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
Do Kendall? I think Kendall might get it in the bag. They clearly got this match in the bag. Ooh, and that's spine buster. And a one, and a kick out at one. I know that's right.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, like she was going for that bitch kick. Yeah, got caught with that spear. A smart move by Armani. Caught her with the roll up too. Oh, kick.
And they
Sin
just
able to break
stumping on
up.
Kendall, and I'm confused. They should have pinned Kendall. Like, why did nobody pin her? You know, she got hit with a spear. Like, they were just stumping on her, just staring at her the whole time.
Right. Kick to the
Now what's
gut.
this? Okay, and that pedigree.
Pedigree.
Oh.
One,
And a 1,
two.
and a 2.
Kick out at
kick
2.
out at
Look,
2.
she's on the ground barking. Bark like you want it.
Okay, Kendall, you better bark, girl.
Well, hold on. Armani was barking.
Who?
Anyways.
Oh, yeah. And Kendall moves up to, oh, yeah, Sky, you better get that ring, girl, because she don't got it for Kendall right now.
Definitely don't. They have no reason to be outside taunting the way they've been getting their
That's
ass
what I'm
whooped.
saying. It's 2 against y'all. It's two of y'all against one person, and y'all can't handle the the tribal goddess. And a jumping knee strike, and everybody is just laid out. Well, Sky just rode, and a jumping knee strike. And Kendall takes Sin down, and now she goes for that pedigree on Sky. And a 1, and see that handicap advantage helped them because Sin was able to almost break it up, even though Sky kicked out.
Oh my god!
And she Irish ripped her, and she. I don't know what she was going for, but Kendall didn't even let it happen. Ooh, and a spine buster. And
a spear.
Once again, and she finally goes for the pin on Kendall. Oh no, she wouldn't even go for the pin because she picks her up. Ooh, and a nasty forearm. And once again, Sky just rolls. It's like every time she hits Kendall, she just keep rolling.
There's 2-on-1 situation.
But now they're in the ring just playing. They're like, I don't know if they're supposed to be like gymnastics. They just in the ring spinning and stuff, doing front flips and all that. But Sky finally went out to the ring, went to go get her competitor. Y'all left Kendall outside the ring. Y'all cannot win if she's outside. But Kendall hits that spine burst on Sky, and I think it's done for. And once again, because it's a handicap match, Sia was able to break up that pin.
Oh my god.
And Kendall, what's this? Boop to the back, boop to the back, boop to the back. What up? And Sin is over there all day. She just falling all over the place. Kendall gets hit. And Sky just fell too. I think she's a little drunk.
Oh my god. Look at that knee to the face. In for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
And Kendall just rolled into the ring and rolled up Sky, and that's a 1, 2, 3. I know that's right.
Oh my
Congratulations to Kendall Kazarian, the women's champion, the reigning. I think her and Sin match is going to be very interesting because if it's anything like this handicap match she just had, Sin, good luck, pack up your boots and go home.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for tuning in to AEW tonight. New Dawn. It's your girl, Yulani Serafina for the Divas with Joey Rush. We had an amazing night in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much. And once again,
the show's not over yet.
AEW Universe.
Did you see that?
Oh.
That right there wasn't just a win. That was a preview. Sin, you couldn't touch me tonight. In that endgame, you're not getting any closer. This championship around my waist doesn't belong to this division. It doesn't belong to these people. And it sure as hell doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me. And that's just reality, bitch.
You heard her. This is just reality, bitch. And you see Kendall's only in the ring once again by herself. Hold her up, yeah. She just won a handicap match. She deserves that.